Good morning, YouTubers. Well, I see that there's a lot of debate on air, airstone needing for crayfish or crayfish needing airstones. Like, it's all over the internet. You must have an airstone. That is absolutely not true. As long as you have some surface agitation, it could be a little trickle. Okay? It could be a little trickle. Say your filter's clogged over. They were cleaning some dirt out from the tank and the filter got clogged and it's just a little trickle. I've had that happen. I've actually left it for 24 hours and my crayfish were fine. You know. But as long as you have some surface agitation. I mean, crayfish, for the most part, from my experience, like very slow moving water. And I often find them in a river where it seems like the water is stagnant, if I pronounce the word correctly. Now, do I recommend an airstone? Absolutely. These are not fish. They can't just say stressed out fish clogged your filter or your power head or both. You're asleep. What's gonna happen? Those things are gonna die of. Those things are gonna starve of oxygen. Because they can't just swim up and get air from the surface like fish can. So, an airstone is definitely recommended in my experience, but it's not necessary. Okay. And it don't really matter what airstone as long as you have some surface agitation. 'Cause it's not the bubbles that are rising in the water causing the gas to change, but rather the popping of the bubbles at the surface. Okay. So, because of the risk of a stressed out fish clogging your filter, unless you can, put some kind of mesh over it, then I would definitely recommend an airstone. I would definitely recommend it because although I've had a crayfish go about 48 hours without oxygen, most crayfish will starve of oxygen within 3 hours. That's not a lot of time if you're sleeping. So, airstone is definitely the way to go. Including that crayfish, like the northern crayfish that I got, like slow moving water. And you run the risk of your power head and filter getting clogged, which causes agitation at the surface, which causes gas exchange. And no gas exchange, no oxygen. No oxygen, dead crayfish. And let's face it, some of us live far away from a pet store. Some of us are more broke than on Colfax adults, you know what I'm saying? And, some of us live far away from a river. And crayfish, they can't readily get them like I can. Anyway, that concludes the video. Do you need an airstone? No. Is it recommended? Yes. Thank you for watching, YouTubers. Hope this was informative.